Have you ever walked down the supplement aisle and felt completely overwhelmed? It seems like every bottle promises to solve all your problems, yet they all look suspiciously the same. Especially when it comes to women's health, where the biological needs are incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
It is a massive challenge. For a long time, the industry relied on what people call the shrink it and pink it strategy, taking standard formulas, reducing the dose slightly, putting a pink label on it, and calling it a day. But women's bodies aren't just smaller versions of men's. The endocrine system, the metabolic needs, the hormonal fluctuations throughout different life stages, they all require a highly tailored approach. That is where advanced nutraceutical formulation comes in.
So it is less about just taking a multivitamin and more about targeted biosupport. But how do you actually formulate for that level of complexity? Is it just about packing as many ingredients into a capsule as possible?
Absolutely not. In fact, more ingredients can sometimes mean less efficacy if they compete for absorption. True formulation science is like composing a symphony. You need the right ingredients, in the right bioactive forms, at the right clinical dosages, working in harmony. For instance, combining specific adaptogens with key micronutrients to help the body manage cortisol, rather than just masking fatigue with caffeine. It is about supporting the body's natural pathways.
That makes sense. It is like tuning an instrument rather than just playing louder. And this need changes over time, right? A woman in her 20s dealing with cycle fluctuations has completely different nutritional demands than someone navigating menopause.
Exactly. Life stages dictate the biological priorities. Early on, the focus might be on hormonal rhythm, skin health, and stress resilience. Later, the priority shifts toward bone density, cardiovascular support, and cellular aging. A sophisticated formulation line recognizes these distinct phases and addresses them with specific, evidence-based nutrients rather than a one-size-fits-all solution.
It really redefines how we look at self-care. It transitions wellness from a vague concept into actual, measurable, biological support. But with so much noise in the market, how can consumers identify what is truly high quality?
It comes down to transparency and science. Look for clean labels, standardized extracts, and formulations backed by clinical research. When a brand focuses on bioavailability, meaning how easily your body can actually use the nutrient that is, when you start seeing real, tangible benefits.
It seems the future of women's health is not about finding a magic pill, but about understanding and respecting our unique biology. Thank you for shedding light on the science behind it all. To everyone listening, next time you reach for a supplement, take a moment to look beyond the label and think about what your body truly needs to thrive.